1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those vegan guys.
I thank you.
Hello, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
I like to sing it dramatically then with a bit of arm movement.
Some flair.
Those vegan guys. Been watching those vegan guys videos in my work. Not this very day. Today I watched the Vegan Queens video. The one from the Manchester Pride. Hey, if you haven't checked that out yet, check out the Vegan Queens on YouTube. Our pals. You might know one of them right well.
Just getting a little plug in there.
I hope we can get a sound effect that goes with the wink.
What a sound effect would that be?
Like a what's the like a triangle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see where you're going. Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Hope you can hear us. We're trying something slightly different with our mic this time.
Yeah, we've took its sock off. Is it a sock?
It's essentially a sock.
Is it a blouse?
It's a windproof blouse. Is what it is.
We've taken off the windproof blouse of our microphone to try and help with sound issues, and hopefully we're loud and you can hear us. Hello, hello. When I'm calling you, ooh, ooh.
I don't even know what you're singing.
Oh. Do you not know that?
No, you go off at tangents
and
and
then
reference
someone else goes, I will answer true. I don't know where it's from. It's from anyway. We don't even know what the title of this video is going to be. We're going to have to work that one out, because we did a Sainsbury's video last year, didn't we? We did a Sainsbury's, a Tesco, and an Asda.
We did.
Just kind of showing bits. But we've been to Sainsbury's again today because I phoned up on Saturday. Today's Monday, the 21st of January 2019. I phoned on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, and I said, hey. She says, what? I says, hey.
She didn't say that.
No, she didn't. She said, what do you want? I said, I want to ask you a question. She said, well, ask, man face. I said, you can't even see me. She went, I know how to daft. None of that happened. So I phoned Sainsbury's. And I said, hello, I've heard that you're Gardein. Well, not your Gardein, but you will soon be stocking Gardein products. I said, in fact, the Sainsbury's near our work. Tell them. What were it like last week?
Yes. Yeah, well, I think this is quite a clever thing to do. Not all supermarkets do it, but they basically had made room on the shelves and had the labels there ready. So it was kind of like a teaser.
But then there was a big empty space.
Yeah.
There was nothing there.
Yeah.
Anyway, I phoned up Saturday and she said they're getting the delivery on Sunday. So we thought, well, we won't rush down on Sunday. We could have done. But we didn't. We waited till Monday and we bought, what are them 4 products?
We bought the 4 that were available to us. Actually, there was a 5th one. And you can explain why we didn't get that in a second.
And I will,
So, the 4 that we bought, sizzling Szechuan beefless strips, 7-grain crispy tenders, golden fishless fillets, and mandarin orange crispy chicken.
Now I think, out of all of them, the one that I'm personally most interested in tasting, I want to try them all.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to trying them all. But I think the mandarin chicken tenders or pieces or whatever it's called.
So what
crispy chicken.
What was the other one that we didn't buy?
The one we didn't buy was Meatballs. And I didn't buy them because Sainsbury's do their own bag of Sainsbury's vegetarian, actually they're vegan, meatballs, and they're 20 meatballs for £1.50. In fact, if you've seen our video, meals for 4 for under a £5, it's there.
It is.
We made spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, and I did have an hot frying pan. What do they have, Brenda?
Oh, a right hot frying pan.
Oh, it spizzled and spat at me. Sizzled and spat at me. But we ended up with a lovely spaghetti and meatballs.
It's one of my favourites, to be honest. I've probably said this before. It's probably in my top 5. to be honest. But I think I have probably got some Italian in me somewhere, possibly. I do love Italian.
Well, you've got an Italian appetite.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So yeah, it just makes financial sense to stick with the Sainsbury's ones because they're just great value for money.
And to be honest with you, these products are going to have to be magnificent for them to become regular purchases of ours, because they're £3.50 at the moment, but it says £4.50 crossed out. £4.50 £3.50 special offer kind of thing. £4.50 is a lot of money, you know. £4.50 I can do a spaghetti and meatballs for a family of 4, you know.
It's true.
So, however, as me and Jason discussed in Sainsbury's tonight, so right, even when it is £4.50, let's imagine the Mandarin chicken, whatever.
Yep.
So if that's £4.50 and you get you use 50p worth of rice, you've got a Chinese themed meal there for 2 people, and it's cost you £5, which is a lot less than a takeaway.
Yeah, it's still...
So it's kind of like...
Still works.
Yeah.
Still works. But, you know, we're all about evidencing that the vegan lifestyle doesn't have to be expensive.
Yeah.
And as I've mentioned before, I think in other videos, I have a weird way of working out value.
Weight, were you in
It's all about weight, which is probably not the most accurate, but I look at the cost and then I weigh it in my hand.
He actually does this.
And I think, okay, £3.50 for 288 grams of product.
In fact, you've been known to put things back in a rather angry manner before today when they've not been a kind of decent weight for you.
Occasionally, yeah. So, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the picture that I just referenced on my phone, and the picture is going to come up right about now. And then what we want you to do is decide which of the 4 we should try first. And we will get on it. I don't know all this we. What's all this we about? Paul will then cook said item
with whatever accompaniment we choose. And we'll give you a review video on it. And we'll do them all, you know.
But which would you like us to do first?
Yes, which would you like us to do first? Do choose from them 4 products. And also, for a future cookery video, I need some ideas, guys. Because do we want to do a video where we just talk about meal planning? Because that's not necessarily... Like, for example, a favourite meal of ours is the tofurkey Italian style sausages. You get the pack of 4 in the supermarket. They are beautiful and they take like a minute to cook, don't they? We have 2 of them each with a blob of mashed potato, mushy peas, or my special veg mix. I'll tell you that in a minute. Mushy peas, usually half a fried tomato, and perhaps a couple of onion rings with that meal. And that's a kind of... We experimented, we got to that meal and thought, oh, this is the perfect way to have these particular sausages. And if we don't have mushy peas, I do my special veg mix. Probably told you about this on a video before, but it's a really good tip. If you're looking for a tasty side, you just chop a load of spinach in your frying pan with a little bit of spray oil or a drizzle of oil, whatever. Chop loads of spinach and then chuck in frozen peas and frozen sweet corn. And cook that for a while and wait until the peas and sweet corn get a little bit toasty, don't they? We love that, don't we? It's beautiful. It's a really, really nice side. So we might have that particular side twice a week, every week, with a different something, you know. That were nice.
Where was you going with that? You was asking people something.
That's what I was saying. I was saying...
What do they want us to cook?
Yeah, or do you want me to do like a meal, us to do a meal planning video? Or just sit and talk like this about the kind of meals we plan and put together. But I would like to do my 12 veg stew at some point, because that's a cracker. Yeah. That, isn't it?
And that's great at this time of year, and it can be seasonal, really easily seasonal.
Yeah.
For the most part, in terms of the veg that you use.
Or would you like me to make seitan? I've only done it once.
Yeah.
And it was a huge success. So I'd really like to try that again. I'd like to try some different kind of methods.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and
one
stuff.
of my guitar students sent me a link
Oh.
to how to make tofu from scratch.
Oh.
But, and it's a big but really, as we've recently discovered, you can buy it so cheaply.
You can.
If you go to the right places. I'm kind of wondering if it's worth the effort to make it from scratch when you can buy a huge amount for like £1.20.
And this is the thing with seitan, you can't actually buy it in a lot of places ready done, ready made, you know. And there are so many variations on it. You can do sticky rib seitan and you know, kind of turkey seitan and beef seitan and all these different kinds of ways of doing it. So yeah, leaders.
Content ideas.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Do you like it when we just sit and chat about stuff?
We do.
Do you want to ask us any questions? Because it's a while since we've done a kind of Q&A video. If there's anything else that you'd like to know about us, anything fitness related, health related in general, just anything.
I'll tell you one thing about us though, just because it's quite interesting. In June this year, we will have been a couple for 22 years, and it will be our 10-year wedding anniversary.
10 years. Well, 22 years. I kind of think of it more as like 22 years rather than 10 years.
I just mean that, well, yeah,
But yeah.
it is 22 years,
Yeah.
but I mean 10 years legal.
Yeah.
You know, 10 years since I dragged you down aisle, kicking and screaming.
Which is kind of amazing, really.
It is.
Yeah.
We think so.
Yeah.
So yes, do let us know which of the Gardein products you would like us to taste, test and review. While we're talking about pictures of Sainsbury's stuff, because I got the Gardein products in Sainsbury's, let's just add the few pictures that I added onto Instagram that we took in our very local Sainsbury's of the kind of things you can get. Just a quick sequence of pictures so people can pause and make them bigger so they can see, you know, some of the stuff. We'll add them. Sure. Do see, there's quite a lot of stuff available in. There's quite a lot of stuff available in all supermarkets nowadays. That's the great thing about being vegan in 2019.
Yeah.
It has never been easier. It's never been more important. It's never been more affordable. It's never been more tasty, and it's never been more accessible. Which kind of makes you wonder why more people aren't doing it. Do you know what I mean? I know that you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I know. I know. Reading a funny statistic actually the other day. Well, not a funny statistic, quite a powerful one. And I should have done. I didn't fact check it, but I think most of the stuff that I read online is from reputable sources. They were saying that I think it's now 7% of the UK, when asked, 7%. Class themselves as vegan. So there has been in the UK a massive movement, I think, especially over the last 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
And lots of people reducing as well, which is equally awesome. And we encourage people massively to do that on your journey to becoming vegan.
Absolutely, because I mean, if you just decide, okay, 1 day a week, just for now. Well, and this isn't being an apologist for people, because you should be vegan 7 days a week, full stop. For the planet, for animals, for you, for the environment, for the fact that we need to protect this ball we live on. So you should be vegan 7 days a week. However, having been on the journey ourselves, we understand that sometimes it can take time. So if you only say to yourself, right, 1 day a week, I'm going to go vegan, and you get adventurous on that day, and you're like, I tried that with Vera steak. Do you know what? It was great. I had spaghetti and meatballs. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
I had a purely veg-based meal and really loved it and felt fulfilled. And then it becomes 2 days a week. Then 3. Then 4. You don't need me to keep counting. Should we get off now?
Yeah.
Think about our tea.
Yeah,
What are we having
definitely.
for tea tonight?
I don't know.
Let's treat everyone to a typical discussion. What are we having for tea? What do you fancy? Is there anything particularly you fancy? What did we have last night?
Honestly, I'm not massively mood driven when it comes to food. As long as it's, and I said this just the other night, the consistent thing with Paul's cooking, and I think the key for most people in life on the planet is flavour. If something is just tasty and there's a few different textures to go at, I've got simple pleasures.
Yeah, well,
I'm happy with that.
We've both got simple tastes, haven't we? You know the sausages I was telling you about before, the TOFUTURE Italian. Well,
that's what we had last night.
I checked my taters last night, and you had eyes and arms and legs and everything. And I said, no, besides there were only 3 small ones. I was going to do mash.
Don't really lost me at arms and legs. I know. Yeah,
they were a mess there. Anyway, so I thought, I really fancy these sausages. What can I do them with? So what I did was, I did a vegetable patty that you get from Tesco's, box of 6 for like £1. A vegetable patty in the oven. And then I put a bit of Sainsbury's goat cheese on top of it.
Sainsbury's Greek feta.
Yeah.
Greek style.
Sorry. Yeah, it reminds me of both feta and goat's cheese, that one. So
that's the one in the free-from range, isn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Put some of that on top of it so it bubbled. We had the turkey sausages. We had, I did peas and sweet corn in the frying pan, and then added a microwave packet rice. And then I smoked, because I'd done a bit of excess cauliflower and broccoli for our lunch. Smushed a bit of that up into the rice as well.
It was a very nice mix.
It was, wasn't it? We had a good meal last night. Sure, we had another wet element. Oh,
tomato.
Big. I did. You know the beef tomatoes, the massive apple-sized ones, cut in half, fried both sides lightly, but so it goes dark, as in lightly, not a lot of oil. And that was our tea last night. That's a throw together meal when I'm like, right, I'm fixated on sausages. What can we have them with to make them more interesting? I don't know what we're going to have tonight, Jason. What I do know is that I want to take off my work clothes and put my scrags on.
Scrags.
I want to get this video on computer and start the process.
Yeah.
And then I will do our lunch tomorrow and our dinner this evening.
Fabulous.
And in about an hour, I shall be able to relax.
It's not the only reason that I married him, but it's certainly a nice thing to have in your life. Someone who looks after you and does amazing cooking.
Someone who loves cooking.
Yeah, well that helps. And loves you and looks after you and just makes amazing food that's really tasty. It's, it's amazing really. I'm very lucky. I am.
We're both very lucky.
Well, yeah.
Sausage.
But I don't say it very often, and without making you, dear viewer, vomit into your own mouth. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No, I don't think anyone who finds love sickly ain't got enough.
Yes. Well, it's just with what you mentioned before.
Because love doesn't mean tweet.
No, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're horrible with each other sometimes on this sofa.
Awful.
All in jest, but if you were us, you'd fall out with us. We're foul.
Maybe we'll do a video one day where we talk a little bit about how horrible we are to each other and what we say to each other off camera.
I don't think we should do that.
No, maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh,
but we should just say before we go, actually, because it'd be a nice way to kind of close things.
What?
We're in the last week of Veganuary.
Yes.
So
if you've been doing Veganuary, well done. Thumbs up. We hope it's worked for you and that our videos have helped in some way and that you're ready to plough on ahead because you realise you don't need meat.
Yeah.
And we're going to be here to support you throughout the rest of the journey too. Because like we've acknowledged a few times, the first few months can be a bit rocky. Don't get cocky, it's going to get rocky.
Points to the person who knows what that is referencing.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of points, but I don't know. 5 points. 5 stars.
No, kick.
No, don't give any more away.
Punch.
Yeah, so well done to everybody that's on the way to completing Veganuary.
Stay with us, join the vegan army. We get wings after year 7. Actual wings for flying. We don't.
I wonder if they could hear that.
But you get metaphoric wings for being good to yourself, animals and the earth.
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick. Love you. Love you, Jason.
Love you.
Thank you for saying nice things about me. Be excellent to each other, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.